Good evening, everyone, and a very... Oh, sorry. I thought it was... Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone, and a very warm and friendly welcome to Cittaviveka's Buddhist Monastery, and this Sunday night's guided meditation. I've been asked by Ajahn Himsuko to lead this evening's guided meditation, and it was a bit spontaneous, so I just had a little bit of time to reflect. But there's a theme that was on my mind for the day, and it's kind of like a central part of my practice. It's a bit instrumental in my practice, and it's the theme of metta. I think everyone's familiar with this theme of, it's a Pali word and it means goodwill, loving kindness, loving friendliness. And I think it's something so important in the world, especially these days. It's important inwardly and outwardly. So I was hoping maybe this evening, for the next 45 minutes or so, we can explore this theme of goodwill for oneself and for others. You can say goodwill, loving kindness, and loving friendliness. So we can start by chanting the Buddha's words in loving kindness. Which is on page 36 in the dark brown chanting book. That's good. Practice loving kindness towards the microphone too. So the Buddha's words in loving kindness, we can do the English on page 37. Now let us chant the Buddha's words on loving kindness. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech.
said to be the sublime abiding, by not holding to fixed views, the pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, being free from all sense desires, is not born again into this world.
So, thank you, Ajahn. And I'll put it on. I know, yeah. So, just taking a few moments to arrive here. Most of us, we're gathered here, come from far and wide, from many different places outside the monastery. A lot of us maybe have busy lives, and just taking that time off to come to the monastery, surrounded by good people with good intention. A lot of us, we come to the monastery. It's a safe place, a good place to feel safe in the world that sometimes can feel overwhelming, hot. And a lot of times we come to the monastery, but we never really arrive at the monastery. We sit to meditate, but our minds are back home. We're at the fridge or in the kitchen. What am I going to eat this evening? Or what's on in television this evening? Or you're at work, or you're with friends. And you haven't really truly arrived at the monastery. So we can just take this moment to just really soak up the atmosphere. Seeing that you're surrounded by good people, with good intentions, and just a sense of goodwill for everyone here and now. We're all united and gathered, a sense of goodness and wholesome aspirations. ourselves to take up a good posture, a good sitting posture. If we can sit on the floor, it's great. If we have to use a chair, it's also fine. The important thing is to feel this sense of being upright and a sense of being relaxed. Upright physically and mentally. You feel present and upright, happy to be here, happy to breathe, happy to feel, happy to be alive. Breathing in and breathing out. Anchoring ourselves in this present moment. I always find a good way to start up the meditation is to just reflect on this quality of awareness. It's amazing. Longpor said we have these marvelous awareness minds, and we're aware and awake right now. You can feel the body contacting the floor, aware of the sensations. You can be aware of the sensations in your hands and your feet. Become aware of the gentle flow of air in the nostrils. Breathing in. And breathing out. You become aware of the silent miracles that are always unfolding right in front of you. It's amazing, you think about it. The heart beats, the lungs expand and contract, the brain functions, and the breath breathes. This gift of life, to really recognize that, this opportunity to practice, to cultivate the heart, to cultivate the mind. It's so rare in the world, it's so precious. The Buddha said, even if one was to practice a mind of goodwill, a mind of loving kindness, even just for a finger snap, that person would be someone practicing jhanas, meditation. That person would be someone following the instructions of the teacher. And that person would be living a meaningful life. That's it, a meaningful life, a life well lived, just a moment of goodwill. So you can just take a few moments just to bear that in mind, this really precious opportunity to just cultivate the heart of goodwill and loving kindness towards oneself and towards all beings. breathing out. Feeling this sense of warmth in the body, feeling the blood flow in the body. Cultivating a sense of goodwill for ourselves. You can say, a happy brain and a happy heart is a nice way of showing appreciation for the little miracles in the life. Coming back to this theme of metta, of goodwill and loving kindness. It doesn't mean we have to approve of everything in the world. It doesn't mean we have to like everything in the world. It doesn't mean we always have to smile at people. That'll be a bit too taxing or tiring. But what it does mean is we don't add harm or negativity towards ourselves and towards the world. That's powerful to just to say that one more time. So it's not adding harm to the world and not adding more negativity to the world. You become a source of goodwill and good energy towards the world and towards yourself. The Buddha said there are 11 benefits of cultivating a heart of metta, a heart of goodwill, a heart of loving kindness, a heart of loving friendliness. One sleeps at ease. One wakes at ease. One dreams no bad dreams. One is dear to human beings. One is dear to non-human beings. Devas, celestial beings, wholesome beings protect one. One is not harmed by fires or poisons or weapons or harsh speech. One's mind gathers easily in meditation and concentration. One dies unconfused with a heart of goodwill. And if one doesn't attain full awakening in this life, then one reappears in a happy destination, a fortunate realm, a heavenly world. It's good to just be mindful of the benefits and the values of the qualities we're developing in meditation. We're developing loving kindness, and for some people, sometimes it can seem like something small, something a bit frivolous. Oh, We don't have time for goodwill. We want to go to samadhi or to jhanas. Goodwill is for beginners or for the little guys. But just to remember this simple sense of well-wishing is very profound and goes a far way. You can allow yourself to imagine a heart that is freed from ill will. That's a blessing. Think about so many times in your life, when you feel resentful or angry, how it feels unpleasant. Or when you see it in someone else, someone who's angry or upset, jealous or resentful, the heart tightens, the muscle tightens, the face contracts. And to imagine what it feels like to be free from ill will. That's a blessing of cultivating a heart of goodwill. Secondly, goodwill, it can be healing, emotionally healing for ourselves and for others. For many of us, we've grown up in a culture of scarcity, constantly striving to be the best, to be the most successful, to be the most beautiful, to be lean, to be healthy, to be athletic. And we have a lot of pressure on ourselves and a lot of judgment. Cultivating loving kindness, goodwill. It's a way to forgive ourselves, to make space, and to let go of this constant self-judging, self-criticizing. When we cultivate goodwill, our relationships change. People see us, they trust us, they like to be around us. We're a source of good presence, good energy. We wouldn't harm them. People feel safe around us. We offer the gift of harmlessness and friendliness. Now, being mindful of the values, the benefits of goodwill, the first place to start is with oneself. And it's not a practice of selfishness to allow ourselves to feel good, to feel good things, to be filled with good things. That's a blessing. And this is where we have to feel it for ourselves, to really share goodwill, to really radiate goodwill towards other beings. You have to feel it for yourself. So we start from ourselves. We start within ourselves. And we can pair it with the breath. So breathing in May I be well. Breathing out. May I be happy. Breathing in. May I be peaceful. Breathing out. May I be free from suffering and stress. What I find sometimes helpful to connect into this sense of warmth and goodwill. If you have any kind of a memory or an image that brings you this sense of happiness or joy, it can be something, it can be an act of kindness you've done. It can be an act of kindness someone has showed you, but just an image that brings you a sense of joy and happiness. And we can sit with that feeling of goodwill to ourselves, good energy to ourselves for a few minutes. Breathing in. And breathing out. You can allow that sense of goodwill and good energy to permeate and pervade the whole body. feeling good things, breathing good things. Being filled with good things. Allowing the heart to expand and widen, releasing tension and stress from the body. Breathing in. Breathing out. Thank you. Cultivating goodwill for ourselves, very, very gently, we can bring a friend or a loved one, a dear one to mind. We can expand our goodwill to our fellow human beings. So now, for the next 5 minutes, we can bring someone that we feel comfortable with, someone we feel safe with to mind. It can be a teacher, it can be a family member, it can be a friend. Just bringing that person to mind. A friendly image can be helpful. Imagine him smiling, in good spirits, in good health. This sense of, may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be free from affliction, free from fears and dangers. Allow ourselves to feel that for a few minutes. as we hold that dear person, that beloved person in our minds, we can imagine we're showering them with goodwill, floods and beams of goodwill. Just like when we have the sunlight, we soak up the sunlight. Imagine beams of sunlight, the warmth of the sunlight on your face, and how that feels so nourishing, warmth, opening. You feel that sense of warmth, and we're just showering, just radiating that to our loved ones, our kinsmen and relatives. May they be happy, may they be well, and may they be free from affliction and pain. Breathing in. Breathing out. If we can allow ourselves to expand our goodwill, our loving kindness even further, to encompass a person that we may not like, maybe someone who has caused us harm or pain in the past, someone we have unresolved issues with maybe. We don't have to force ourselves to like them, but we can acknowledge the wholesome intention. The Buddha said, all beings fear pain, all beings fear suffering, and all beings seek happiness. Just as we ourselves, we have a bit of aversion, fear for pain and suffering, and we all like wholesome things, we like to feel good. So too, all beings fear pain, all beings seek happiness. So even from just that intention, you can recollect, you can reflect, even if someone has hurt or harmed me in the past, we know for ourselves, we seek happiness, I seek happiness, so it's only proper for me to wish beings well, So you can spend a few minutes of even radiating, well-wishing and goodwill to all beings, even those who may harm us in the past, knowing that they too fear suffering, and even they too seek happiness. And as we gradually begin to wind up with this evening's guided meditation, we can allow ourselves to feel whatever warmth or good energy we've cultivated this evening. To allow ourselves to feel it permeate the whole body. We allow ourselves to be creative and imaginative. We can allow ourselves to feel a wave of smiling energy, good energy, pervading the whole body, all the cells and organs and molecules in the body. Just being filled with good things. And as it radiates from our body, we allow it to spread and to touch everyone in the room. To all our human friends, human beings in the room. You wish them well, huh? Goodwill and good energy to all human beings here in this room. All beings here seek happiness and well-being. And to some extent, we're all scared of pain and suffering. So on this level, we can all connect as human beings, brothers and sisters in the path. And even further than the room, allowing ourselves to expand our goodwill to encompass the whole monastery, to all the lay people, all the monks, samaneras and anagargas gathered here in this monastery, all beings, seen or unseen, friendly and unfriendly. This sense of well-wishing and good energy towards all beings in this monastery. Gradually allowing ourselves to expand our goodwill even further, a bit more creative, to the whole of UK, to all beings here, all the human beings in England. This opportunity to be in such a wonderful country, safe and peaceful. There's no war here at the moment. You look around, you see people with kindly eyes, friendly eyes, smiling and beaming. So grateful to be here. So there's a sense of goodwill towards the UK, this country. And as we close off, we can expand our minds, expand our hearts, expand our goodwill and loving kindness even further towards the whole world and towards all beings in the world. Beings that are going through pains and suffering, and also beings that are happy and well. We encompass all beings, wishing all beings happiness and well-being, and may they be free from suffering and stress. And now softly, we can open our eyes very, very gently, feeling the warmth of the goodwill we've cultivated, feeling the palms of our hands and the soles of our feet, breathing in and breathing out. And we can close off with a bit of chanting. We can chant the Reflection in Universal Well-Being, which is on page 41 in the dark brown chanting book. Now let us chant the verses on universal well-being. May I abiding well-being in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may I maintain well-being in myself. May everyone abiding well-being in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may they maintain well-being in themselves. May all beings be released from all suffering, and may they not be parted from the good fortune they have attained. When they act upon intention, all beings are the owners of their action and inherits its results. Their future is born from such action, companion to such actions, and its results will be their own. All actions with intention, be they skillful or harmful, of such acts they will be the heirs. And the closing homage in English on page 29. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples, who have practiced well, I bow to the Sun.